Hey everyone, welcome back to another 100 Days of No Code Community Digest. Excited to share that we're flipping up the format a little bit to make it a tad more interesting and visual. So the first thing we're going to do, as always, is what happened last week, some good stuff that is happening next week that you need to be aware of, and of course some things you need to know before we go. Okay, so the first thing we're going to touch on is events. What events happened last week? Well, we were scheduled to have a workshop with Dominic Reynolds, who is a content strategy expert, and he was going to be walking us through how to create and build a content machine around the products that we're building. Now, that didn't actually go ahead, but what did happen was he gave us a goldmine document of resources and essentially his system that he uses for his agency to build content machines for different brands. So this is well worth looking at, and yeah, it's a real goldmine of information there. So if that is your thing, content, and you need to start pushing that out for SEO, for awareness, for reach, whatever it is, then this is the document you want to be looking at. Secondly, we had a book club. So this was our third book club meetup, and we discussed things from the psychology of money to automation to branding to sleeping habits and anything in between. It felt like we covered a lot of ground. If this is something of interest, you can watch it back to see all the insights that we had from all the books that we were reading. But also, if you want to get stuck in yourself, then let me or Pablo know, and we can add you to the private group within Slack to get started. Okay, so then we have some project launches from last week. Well, Max Bernstein, who is a branding expert, he pushed out 3-part The Brain and Conversions email series. So if you want to create higher converting copy on anything you're writing, from Twitter posts to landing pages to any content that you've got, then this is definitely a series that you want to be signing up for. I think Max has got a full-blown course in the works from this, so definitely recommend checking this out. It's completely free and will definitely allow you to create more higher converting copy. Okay, and that brings us on to the last thing that happened last week, or last two things that happened last week, and those were the perks that we got. So if you want to start creating voice applications without any code, then we have a partnership with VoiceFlow that will give you 20% off their pro plan. So well worth checking out. And I think we're going to be having some VoiceFlow applications built within the community soon, so watch out for those. And then secondly, we have a really, really exciting opportunity where we are creating a Chrome extension for the community to help you track and stay accountable to your 100 days. Now, Builder, which is a no-code tool, has just released the ability to start creating Chrome extensions. So we're going to be using that tool, and we need to put together a team of 3 to 5 of you guys who are willing to chip in to get your hands dirty and learn about how to build Chrome extensions without code. This will be the first of its kind of project and will be for the community. So if this sounds interesting, you want to upskill yourself, build something that lots of people are going to use and just help out the community, then let me know. We've already got one person, Krishna, who is exploring this project, so I'm sure he would love and appreciate the help. And the added bonus to this is you'll be working closely with the Builder team who will be helping you every step of the way. So I think this sounds like a good opportunity. Okay, and then next week, most importantly, we have our demo day. So this is the big event that we have every quarter where members of the community, you guys, will be sharing the projects that you've been building without code. We've got some really awesome projects lined up. It's a great event to just get inspired to see what's possible with no code and just cheer on your fellow members of the community. So that is on Thursday. It's at 6 to 7:30 BST. So looking forward to seeing you guys there. More the merrier, and it's a really fun event. So excited for this. Okay, and 4 things you need to know before we go. So Slack, definitely jump in there, see all the interesting resources that are being shared, and just join in the conversation. Otherwise, you'll miss out. Also, when you jump into Slack, make sure you fill out your member profile. Otherwise, not many people will know that you're actually in the community. So please fill that out so people can start connecting with you over common interests. Thirdly, if you want to host your own event for the community, definitely just fill in the form, whether that is something you just want to practice some content on, you have a burning desire to share your knowledge, or whatever it is, definitely put that in. We've just put in one from Prajot Singh Lambda, who is going to be sharing with us the basics of JavaScript, so enough JavaScript to be or code to be dangerous in no code, and that is a 3-part series, and that's chucked in the shared calendar, and that obviously brings me on to the shared calendar itself. So please add that as well, because otherwise you won't be able to see all the cool, interesting events that will be happening in the coming weeks and months. Hope that sounds good. Really looking forward to next week, and let me know if you need anything. But speak soon.